Hey everyone, every cheese but Swiss here, and today we are going to be playing a little more Binding of Isaac. You may be wondering, hey Zunzun, where's the Dead Rising video today? Well remember, I had to play like 2.5 hours of that game just to get it to the next story mission. So, I played a lot today, but just nothing that I really wanted to show you guys, so I figured I would just come and do an episode of Isaac, and hopefully you guys would be happy with that. You'd be content. Okay, well, that's one of the two characters that we have literally nothing left to accomplish in. Thank you, game. Fuck me. Look at this satanic star. What is that called? The upside down star, is it just called... Okay, Lilith. Lilith we can do anything with. So Lilith is a good choice here. Hopefully we won't fuck this up as bad as our last Lilith run. So, what do you guys think is the best kind of cheese? I don't know what's making me think of this, but I'm a big Colby Jack guy. I don't know, like it's got like that cheddary feel, but it's not as intense as cheddar is. You guys know it's got that like cheddary. It kind of feels like cheddar in your mouth, but it doesn't have that very like super dairy, like super creamy taste that cheddar has. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good cheddar. In fact, one of my fat guy snacks used to be cheddar with ranch, and I shit you not. You guys think I'm pranking you here, but I'm not. That was actually something that I used to eat, and you know, I don't claim that it was a healthy decision because it wasn't, and it probably is one of the fattest things that I ever have eaten. But yeah, cheddar with ranch, bacon with ranch. Ranch was a big fat guy snack for me, to the point where it kind of became a meme amongst my friends. Because one time I was at one of my friends' houses and we were eating breakfast, and I put ranch on my eggs, like, and it was like maybe 3 scrambled eggs. I put ranch on my eggs, and then I put hot sauce. And when I went to pour the hot sauce on, like a gallon of the hot sauce came out, like far too much hot sauce for a regular human being to be able to handle. And I figured, you know, what's the best way to cover up too much hot sauce? So I poured more freaking ranch on it, and all of my friends saw, and they've been making jokes about it ever since. But the one who really started the joke is one of my friends who has this thing where he like drinks maple syrup, so we make fun of him. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't actually, but he's the one who kind of started the joke, and it's pretty much because of his own insecurities about the fact that we used to always make fun of him for his maple syrup habits, because when we used to go to his house, back when he lived with his parents, it always smelled like maple syrup. And we don't know why, don't ask, but it always smelled like maple syrup. So we would just, you know, sometimes troll him a little bit, you know, be like, oh, you guys been drinking me? And like his counters were also always sticky, so that kind of gave into the whole idea of maybe this guy does a little too much with maple syrup. But it was just a joke, and whereas my ranch issue was actually like a real issue that, you know, I could have killed myself with. So, you know, let's make jokes about his maple syrup habits, and then, you know, make jokes about Zunzun's ranch habits, and then Zunzun actually dies. Yeah, ranch is just pure fat. Ranch is really bad for you. Anyway, I don't know where this tangent's gone. Oh yeah, so Colby Jack, favorite cheese. Cheddar is probably up there. Pepper Jack is the one I always get at Subway, in case you guys are wondering. You guys want to know the Supremo, or the Mimo Supremo Subway sandwich? I'll tell you right now. Okay. So you get a, you get a Black Forest ham, and right there, that's saving you some Subway monies, because that's one of the cheapest sandwiches they sell. So you get a Black Forest ham. You still no keys. Well, I guess we're not getting into that chest. That sucks. But yeah, you get Black Forest ham, and then you get it on freaking thin crust if you're trying to be health-minded, but what is it called? Flatbread. Wheat flatbread if you're trying to be health-minded. If not, then the Italian urban cheese. I know that's kind of a generic meme, but it's worth it, trust me. Give it to me, I'm worth it. I should have used this earlier, but whatever. But yeah, you do that, and then you make sure they put pepper jack cheese on it, and then you double toast it. And you basically just ask them to toast it twice as long, okay? And they'll do it. They have no problem toasting it twice as long. So they'll toast it twice as long, and then when you get to your vegetables, you put every vegetable on. And if you aren't a fan of any specific vegetable, just don't put it on. But you put every vegetable on, and then you put extra olives, extra pickles, and light on the jalapeno. And then you put Chipotle Southwest sauce with just a tiny little bit of mustard, if you know, you kind of like that really soury kind of combo that goes with it. And we're going to be moving on to the next floor here. We're going to look at what's in our first devil room. If it's nothing good, then we might go for angel deals. If it's something good, then we're going to go for it, because, you know, fuck angel deals. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of angel deals in the future here, so we might as well take advantage when we don't have to do them. But yeah, that's the Primo Supremo sandwich, and that one. I guess you can also put salt and pepper on it if you like, oil, vinegar if you're a fan of that. But I try to avoid all that stuff because it's just dead. It's just pointless calories and fat. Vinegar not as much as the oil, but still. Yeah, so that's favorite Subway sandwich. Anyway, so top 10 cheeses. Number 1, Colby Jack. Number 2, cheddar. Number 3, pepper jack. Number 4, we're probably gonna go with oh geez. I don't know. Mozzarella. I can't eat mozzarella straight, but mozzarella obviously goes good on great on things like pizza. Number 6 or number 5. Sharper cheddar, like sharp cheddar. I mean, I was talking about medium cheddar earlier, but sharp cheddar is probably number 5. Again, it just has like a very like dense flavor in my mouth, so I'm not as much of a fan. I mean, again, I will eat cheddar. Don't get me wrong. If someone puts out a plate of cheeses in front of me and they have cheddar as one of the options, I will likely, yeah, I'm gonna double up on the buddies here because this is looking a little bad. It's looking bad for old Zunzun. I'm gonna freaking double up on the buddies and then make them get stuck on pots immediately, so their attacks don't even matter. But yeah, so sharp cheddar. Well, what else we got? Oh, that guy was easy. I'm glad he just stood there. In case it's explosive diarrhea, we'll do that right here. Yeah, it wasn't. We will pop a bomb down. Swiss is good, but Swiss is only good in very, very specific circumstances, so we'll put that at number 6. Number 7. Okay, fuck you. I don't know. I think I'm running out of cheeses here. Mexican blend. Mexican blend, obviously. Great for nachos, not great for much else. I actually am not a fan of putting cheese on my like tacos and stuff. Oh, we can get into our item room, so we better go back and do that. Number 8. I don't know. Probably all the bad ones. Just from there on, go with all the gross foreign cheeses. Like actually, no, blue cheese. Blue cheese is good. I'll put blue cheese in number 8, and not because I think it's gross. I actually am a fan of blue cheese, but only in one form, as a sauce, and preferably Roquefort. Roquefort is really good on salads, especially there's this little restaurant by my house called Spiro's. Anyone who lives in the Northwest has probably heard of it. They serve Roquefort on their salads, and oh my gosh, their Roquefort is so good. We'll pop this bitch open. We'll pop this just so we can go fight our boss. Try to get our deal with the devil here. But yeah, so blue cheese comes after that, and then we'll do like Limburg and the gross cheeses from there on. But yeah, those are my top 10 favorite cheeses. So for whoever is keeping track here, that's just so you know. Do I wish this hadn't been a Krampus? Oh yeah, I really wish this hadn't been a Krampus. But what are you gonna do, man? You can't stop history, or whatever the phrase is. You can't stop the fire. Oh my gosh. I've never seen red fires fire as much as these ones have been. Okay, can you at least get into a place where I can shoot you, you ass? Alright. Alright, so you're just gonna stay in a place where you can shoot me, but I can't shoot you. That's cool. You fucking dickhead. Alright, you wanna fuck right... Look at this angle he's taking. What a dick. He knows I'm playing as Lilith. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Fucking hate my life, dude. Oh my gosh. This Crampo fight has been cancer incarnate. You can fuck right off, sir, and I will take that lump of coal, and I'll be happy about it, too. We should probably try to find... Actually, there's really not much... I mean, we could go into our shop, but we don't have a key, and we also don't have very much money, so... If this drops a key... Okay. I was gonna say, if that drops a key, then that's a sign that we should go into our shop, but it was not a key, so... So far, for items, we've gotten... Evil Eye, which I haven't actually seen work once. I don't even know if it does work with Incubus. And that's it. That's all we've gotten really for upgrades, besides health upgrades. I guess we have damage the farther our tiers go, but our tiers don't go very far because we're Lilith. But yeah, those are top 10. Top 10 best cheeses for whoever's keeping track of Zunzun's top 10s. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah. Easy. Okay. That guy spooked me for a second there, but... We got him. We kind of need to try to secure our devil chance here, so I'm going to be playing this a little carefully. So, guess you guys want to hear? You guys want to hear fun facts? Fun facts with Zunzun. Black women are now the most educated population in the United States. That's right. And basically, the skeptics that I watch have basically said it's because they fall into the category of both black and women, and I know that's kind of fucked up to say, but they have the best opportunity to go to schooling, so it would make sense. But go ahead and leave a comment down below what you think of that, because I feel like that is a big deal, kind of one that is probably not going to be seen as much of a big deal as it actually is. So, ooh, wow, okay, well, we can go into our store now. That was a lot of cash money. Got cash money, and the views and the clicks. But you're always gonna be a little bitch. And of course there's no fucking, no spirit hearts in there, because, you know, why would there be? But yeah, so they've become the #1 populace. Also, there's something that I actually kind of want to do. All the college campuses, the 4chan, of course, you know, the Nazis of the internet, set up on all the college campuses, and all they wrote was they got a piece of paper, and all the piece of paper on it said is, it's okay to be white. It didn't say it's better to be white. It wasn't any sort of, you know, pro-white propaganda or anything like that. It was literally just, it's okay to be white. That's all it was. And they put, and people from 4chan put it all over campuses and stuff. And of course, all the, motherfucker. Of course, everyone on fucking the internet or the media lost their shit. They're like, oh my god, is it even okay to be white? Blah, blah, blah. So they're all freaking about that. We gotta go find our item room and hopefully get a key on the way there. What the fuck? How have we found neither of these things? Oh, we're only on Caves 1, and we're 10 minutes in already. We are not going very fast. It probably has to do with the fact that this run is hot garbage. Is that still something the cool kids say? Hot garbage? But yeah, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Is it okay to be white? I know you guys are all very anti-white. So, what is this room? Are you kidding me? Hiko, are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at this fucking room. Oh my god. You can fuck off, please. I hate this. I feel like this is one of the rooms where they just designed them with cancer in mind. Oh. Well, we're not getting a deal on this floor for sure, I'm gonna go with. Yeah, you can fuck right off. Fuck this room, dude. At least it gave us a key so we can get to our item. Yeah, I saw my mistake a second too late. You don't have to fucking make a comment about it. But yeah, I haven't actually looked it up. I'm just going by what the skeptics say. But apparently these are two things that have happened over this weekend. And though, you know, America was supposed to end this weekend, so I don't know what happened there. I was so excited to fucking die, but apparently not even God can spare me. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. But yeah, so no end of life, sadly, everyone. Secret room? Oh, of course. Probably just a waste of my time. Okay, wherever this item room is, it is hidden. It is down there. I don't think I've been this reliant on fucking red hearts in a while. Oh, finally. Oh, great, but we have to find a room full of these fucking jokes, these fucking pranksters first. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, and then I die to a straightforward shot. Cool. I hate how they're smart. Like, they have good AI. They turn and they actually attack you and stuff. Like, all the enemies in this game are retarded, except for that. Yeah, let's stay away from guillotine. Honestly, it's just too hard to give up Pyromaniac. There's so many things that you can get with Pyromaniac that just make it from an okay item to just the greatest item in the game. Plus, it allows you to get stepped on by Mom's foot for free, which is awesome. Yeah, let's just pop all these poops now that we have this petrified poop. And get our health back. There we go. That's right, I'm sifting through shit. That's how desperate I am to make this run work, boys. You guys all better be fucking appreciative of all this hard effort and work I'm putting into this. Oh, don't worry, Zunzun. We're all super appreciative, and also we're horny. Take me back to your mansion and fuck me. Oh, no, ladies, I'm busy. I'm making these YouTube videos for my adoring fans who I care about even more than random hoes who talk to me. So we're gonna put this right here and try to search for a secret room. There we go. More money! You know what they say about mo money? It leads to more financial issues in the future when you run out of that money and then you have to try to figure out how to spend it correctly. Am I right? Sorry, Nicolas Cage. No, that's fucked. But actually, everyone go to the GoFundMe page I've set up. It's called Save Nicolas Cage dot GoFundMe. I don't know what I don't know what they're called. But yeah, so Nicolas Cage apparently is not doing very good financially, even though he's been in a million fucking movies. And it's probably because he doesn't know how to spend his money. I mean, normal people don't. I don't know how to fucking spend my money, but I'm also not, you know, rolling in the millions and then grow used to that lifestyle and then run out of all the millions and then have to find work. But I'm a living meme, so it's impossible for me to find good work. I mean, me being a living meme actually helps with my preferred career choice of, you know, being a YouTuber. I'm just kidding. I am not in any way trying to be a professional YouTuber. So we're gonna go on to the next floor here. I forget. Have you ever? Oh, fuck you. We really need a tinted rock, like really bad. Okay. All right. Please, please. I don't want to lose my deal with the devil chance. Please, please, please. Oh, show mercy. Show mercy on me. Okay. So. Reviews with Zunzun. Last night I watched a show on Netflix. It's called The Mist. The Mist was a one-season broadcast based on the Stephen King novel of the same name and the movie that kind of followed suit with the Stephen King novel. Oh. The bony guys are fucking broken. Anyway, so I watched all 10 episodes in one night because, you know, I was depressed, so I just binge watched a TV show, because that's what you do when you're depressed. And I have to give it a 3 out of 5 IGN. Alright, here are my reasons. They kill off all the entertaining characters, all the ones that you actually want to see more of. And they don't just kill them off, they make them assholes and then kill them off. Like, at one point, there's this fucking insane bitch, and she's like, oh, Mother Nature wants this for us, Mother Nature. And she basically thinks that the mist is Mother Nature killing people, right? And, because, okay, so let me explain the premise of the show, okay? Small town in Maine, I'm pretty sure it's where it's supposed to be, because that's where the original one takes place. A small town in Maine has this strange mist that comes out of the darkness, or comes out of nowhere, and starts killing people in various different ways. And it's like kind of weird because they affiliate it with insects a lot, but there's like it's weird. It's hard to. Okay, can I get some key drops, please? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so this mist comes, and anyone who's in the mist ends up dead for one reason or another. Sometimes they are super scared before they die, and they try to run to safety, and then they just get killed in front of everyone. And then sometimes they just sit there and die and don't the mist creates hallucinations that kill them. Okay, so it's very poorly explained, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. I mean, it's a Stephen King, it's an adaptation of a Stephen King novel, so of course, oh, now we get a fucking spirit heart after all these years. Got cash money, and the views and the clicks. Sagittarius, you know, that'll help with our freaking speed at least, because God, we're going slow. But yeah, so this mist is here, and it's small town, family, and okay, so the show starts off, and this is before the mist happens. There's this girl, and she has this gay friend, and the girl and the gay friend go to a football game because, you know, sexy jock quarterback dude. Girl likes sexy jock quarterback dude. Girl's parents do not want, or girl's mom doesn't want her to go to sexy jock quarterback dude's party. Oh, I'm sorry, Frog. Is this your opinion on the show? My frog gives it 8 croaks out of 10. Anyway, so goes the sexy quarterback party. Her dad tells her not to drink after going behind her mom's back to let her go to this party. She ends up drinking, and then she ends up getting date raped, which I'm gonna be serious about. I'm not gonna make any jokes about how, you know, women getting date raped, as long as both members are intoxicated, should not be considered any form of rape. Just because it's a man who, you know, penetrates into the woman doesn't mean if 2 members of any given gender are intoxicated that it's fair that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say any of those things because, you know, I'm not a sexist. This is a peaceful Christian channel. Anyway, so she ends up getting date raped. They get the police involved. Of course, quarterback's daddy is the police chief. So he's like, "Oh, here's how we're gonna get you out of this." And then quarterback's like, "I didn't do it." And of course, they frame it in a way where you're like, "Of course you did it, you scumbag. You're a white male." Anyway, okay, 2 frails. This is a cancer-looking boss fight already, and I haven't even had to fight it yet. All right. So this is actually going for. Okay, we actually wrecked that. And of course, we already have 2 syringes though, so that's pretty good. We should go try to find our store. We have tons of money and everything's half off. And if we can get kamikaze, would I actually get kamikaze if we could find it? I should, right? Because like, it heals us. It kills everything that we touch. Yeah, I'll probably do. Anyway, so finally the mist comes, and it kind of starts showing the real colors of all the characters. Of course, Daddy Police Chief is actually a coward, except for he's not. He's a psycho, except for he's a killer. I don't know. His story. A lot of the story arcs don't really make any sense because they're just poorly written, which is one of the reasons why I'm pretty sure the show got canceled. But yeah, so you find basically there's 3 groups that you end up following. You end up following the one group that's in the church. And that, of course, because it's a Stephen King novel, is very anti-Christian, anti-religion, but also kind of does a good job of making it anti-every religion, like anti any sort of cultism. Holy shit! Yeah, if we get kamikaze, if we find kamikaze, we're definitely gonna buy it because at this point it would just win this run. Anyway, so freaking they go and you got these 3 groups. The one in the church, like I was saying, if this also gives me a freaking Steam sale, then we are set, because if we can get restock from the next 2 stores, then we will end up having every item in the game, so that'd be nice. But I doubt it. Knowing my luck, it's not going to give me a Steam sale. It's just going to give me some money that I'm never going to get a chance to spend, because alright, you want to fuck right off? Oh my god, fuck you. Yeah, just money, of course. Should have just used my... Anyway, so we only have 1 Spirit Heart for the next 4. So, 3 groups. One's in the church, and that's where like all the anti-Christian, anti-religion stuff happens. One's in the mall, and that's where like they have a interesting look at like the mob mentality, survival of the survival, how people were 9 meals away from anarchy, that sort of thing. And then there's the group that's traveling, and they end up in a bunch of places because they're traveling because Daddy got separated from a little daughter girl because Mommy didn't want him to be there because she let him get raped, or he let her get raped. You know, that sort of meme. If we find more keys on this floor, I'll go back to that. But as of right now, that is not anything we are looking for. But yeah, so those are 3 groups you follow. They are all uninteresting characters for the most part, except for the interesting ones, which they end up making bad guys. A character I liked personally was Gus, and he's like the mall manager. And because he's the mall manager, he ends up like having a leader role, where he like has to lead the people, like the tons of people, and there's like 45 people in the mall, right? He ends up having to lead them because who else is gonna freaking do it? But he ends up having to lead the mall people, and freaking then there's like a security guard guy who is black, and he makes a racist statement against a Muslim member of the store. He's like, oh, maybe this is a terrorism thing, and then he like looks at this Muslim guy, and the guy's like, what the fuck are you looking at me for? And he's like I'm just saying, your people are the ones who are usually terrorists. He says something along that line. I thought that was pretty funny because they decided to dictate the black guy as like a racist, which is kind of like a interesting social commentary. If because anyone can be racist. It's not just white people who say, oh, maybe Muslims are maybe a large majority of Muslims that come to the United States end up committing some sort of crime. Actually, I don't think that's true. I still think it's a small majority, but it's still a larger number than most other races. Anyway, so they do this whole thing where they like the mall like falls apart, and they like have all these cults and stuff. And then there's one character who survives till the end who's kind of interesting, and he owns the video game store, and he's like kind of an idiot, and he gets his friend killed, but he like he's just trying to do the right thing, but he's just, oh my god, that's what I get for oh my, fuck off. Did you see that guy? He's running right past going 85, and he puts on the fucking brakes just to turn and shoot my ass. God damn it, we're not gonna get any deals on this fucking... Fuck you. I swear to god, every single one of these rooms, on top of our low damage, every single one of these rooms has just been a time consumption room. Because these ghosts are literally just time wasters. That's all they are. But yeah, so that's the mall crew. There's a lot of people there, but those are the only ones who are of any interest at all. Oh god, this is a bad floor. I think we've gotten like pretty much no good items on this game so far, which is annoying, but yeah, so freaking people in the mall, and then there's the people at the church, and that basically consists of a priest a crazy hippie woman, and then just a bunch of like no-name people, and then the police chief. And the police chief, like I said before, is the football player's son. Also, the football player, the mom, and the girl who got raped are all in the mall together. So like freaking, of course they're like, oh yeah. Of course, there's like all this, drama about, oh, he raped me. I don't want to be in the same place as him. Blah blah blah. They talk about that a lot. But basically, the meat of the story is you watch dad as he runs around and tries to find daughter, and then you watch as everyone else loses their fucking minds because they are running out of food. They're running out of supplies, and then there's just this ever present fear outside of being murdered. But yeah, so movie goes along, not really much happens. They have like this gay character who ends up actually being the one who raped her, because he was, because I remember how I mentioned how she had a gay friend. Well, it was him, and he lied and said the football player did it because she was drunk and she didn't remember. So he raped her. Again, it's date rape. In my honest opinion, if both members are intoxicated, it shouldn't be considered rape because, in the moment, you don't really think about that, and if it is considered rape, then both parties should be equally at fault, but we're not going to talk about that. Did I get another greed fight? Oh my god, this luck, guys. This luck, boys. Are you watching my luck? Oh god, did we actually get a lucky lemon party? Holy shit. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, but he's not going to stand in it very long, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, well, he can't kill his own dude. But yeah, so eventually they find out at the end that a gay guy admits to girl's dad that gay guy was the one who raped girl, and he like still super cares about that even though the world is falling apart. The mist ends up being like this entity, and like it's like feeding. Oh, we're actually immune to explosions, so we have to remember that. And we actually get healed by explosions, so. But we don't get healed by shots. God fucking damn it, motherfucker! Look at this damage. Look how pathetic this damage is. Look how pathetic this run is. And I'm still fucking trying to do this shit while talking about a shitty TV show that I wasted 10 hours of my life on. Anyway, look how little damage we do. Could I have come in here with fucking box charge and it would have been a little better? Yeah, but even then we still would have been here for fucking ever because of this lack of damage, and apparently Gish is the most tanky motherfucker in the game. Come on, a syringe at least. You bitch-ass motherfucking nibba. Anyway, so they end up going and they find out the gay guy is freaking, he kills his dad, and like his dad never loved him, and then he tries to use that as an excuse. Eyes in the back of my head is not good enough. Holy water is definitely not good enough. Sad bombs could potentially be good enough, but I'm gonna pass. Capricorn, no thank you. Or not Capricorn, the other one. Revenge fly. We need to hold on to dual box, or I'd think about it. Mass poison, toxic shock. I mean, at least it'll make rooms not take fucking forever. Is this a bad idea? Yeah, probably. Am I really that worried about it? Not really. The first enemy we find that shoots explosives at us, I'll just let him shoot at me 15 times and then take it to the face like a man. Or we can just go in here and then I'll just blow myself up and get 2 health from it, and then I look like a genius and you look like an idiot, so. Okay, well. Maybe toxic shock is a little better than I may have sold it as originally. Oh, fuck you, dude. But yeah, so they have this whole thing, and like eventually everyone meets at the mall, and like the people inside of the mall get some rules, and the fact that hit me is so fucking bull. Literally every single one of the hits I think I've taken have been against these bony guys, and I got hit again by him. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? God damn. And we're finding no fucking keys. I don't know why. Game apparently... I will take no. The game apparently thinks that I'm not getting screwed enough right now, so it's just gonna keep hitting me with bullshit. Ah, fuck you. So eventually they meet back at the mall, and there's this whole thing where, like, the people of the mall basically blame the girl for trying to kill someone because that someone was trying to get the girl killed, the main character who got raped. So it's like, okay, it's understandable that the people of the mall would blame them, and like they try to sell off all the people in the mall as like these dickheads who are like, you know, but really they're just trying to survive. And everything they say, if you sit there and think about it, and not looking at it from the main character's perspective, everything they say, it's like, I 100% agree with that. Yeah, if someone causes that much danger to the mall, they should be kicked out. You know, this is the only thing keeping everyone safe. Why would they not be kicked out and stuff like that? But they like eventually they kick out the main character because Daddy finds main character, and they sell out Gay Boy for being the gay bad guy, and then fuck, I should have taken Deal with the Devil. 2 of diamonds. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. We'll keep this. We have 2 of diamonds and another 2 of diamonds. We'll use 1 just to have 1 held on to, just in case. But yeah, so they try to they do this thing where they're like, all the people in the mall are like, you people got to get out. You know, you people have been nothing but a nuisance to us. And like the mom is toting a gun within like the first 2 episodes. She's like pointing a gun at everyone. She's like, I'll do what I want, blah blah, I'm not following your rules and stuff. So of course people are scared of her. I would fucking be. And then eventually a security guard gets a hold of a gun, and bitch tits freaking mom's friend stands up and she's like, oh, this is ridiculous, you can't kick them out, blah blah blah. So she gets shot, of course. Are you fucking with me right fucking now? Are you kidding me? You know, I'm blowing this, but did you see how long it took to take out that one room that was not supposed to take nearly that long? You know? I don't even feel bad about it, because this run so far has just been horse shit. Complete and utter horse shit. I mean, look, we have 3 times the amount of our weapon right now, and we still can't do it. I should just blow myself up for extra health. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fucking do another run. Maybe this one will be not fucking the worst thing ever in the entire universe. That last run was so fucking bad it gave me AIDS. That last run was so bad it gave me shotgun diarrhea. That last run was so bad I'd rather watch Spider-Man 2. Anyway, we're gonna move on from here. But yeah, so Dad comes, mall people are like, hey, you people are crazy, you need to get the fuck out of our mall. Dad then, like, has a change of heart like 3 times. He, like, attacks one of the people who's trying to kick him out, and then he, like, says, okay, we'll leave, but then he's like, oh, you shouldn't make us leave, this is murder, and, like, it's, like, this whole weird thing, and anyway, so they get into a car, and Dad is driving away, and he sees all the people in the mall are kind of looking out on him. And bear in mind, like, maybe arguably 3 people from the mall have actually been legitimately bad people. Like, Gus is the one who actually murdered the woman that they blamed daughter on. And it's like, okay, but she was gonna try to sell him out, and also she had been causing problems, and he was trying to make it so nobody had to die, and she was gonna try to make it so a bunch of people had to die. And yeah, he was hoarding food, but you know, I would have done the same thing. If I was in that mall, I would have grabbed as much food as I could as soon as the problem happened, found one of the back rooms that they spend so much time fucking navigating, and just stayed there the entire time. I would have maybe gotten 3 or 4 other people from the mall together, and we would have completely segregated ourselves with enough resources to last like a month. And that's what I would have done, because I think we'll move on. Oh, I forgot a double sacrificial dagger. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if I agree with that explosion radius. What the heck? Come on, shoot Little Horn, not me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. But yeah, so maybe 3 people from the mall, and there's 40 people here. Maybe 3 people from the mall have been genuinely assholes. The rest of them were like, hey, let's kick out this person that all of the information points to the fact that they're crazy. So Dad decides to be a complete asshole and drives through the front door of the mall, letting all the mist in and killing everyone in them, all 40 people. And like literally the last 2 minutes of the show is just watching all of these people, most of which didn't do anything fucking wrong except for be in this mall, get murdered. And they like play this song like you reap what you sow, like it was their fault. Even though after being 100% aware that these people are crazy and having a gun, they still didn't kill these people. They left them alive. They fucking just exiled them from a mall that had no food and was a shitty place to live apparently anyway. But yeah, so that's the part that pissed me off the most. The part that pissed me off the second most was they ended up doing this thing with the people in the church where like crazy lady was like, hey, you know, we have to fucking worship the insects, okay? Like she found all these insects and she thought it was like, oh, Mother Nature's speaking with me, blah blah blah. And she like went outside and like this convict guy tried to stop her from going outside so she didn't get killed, and then he ended up getting killed because he was trying to save her. And then she's like, oh, he was punished by nature because he's a bad person and all this other bullshit. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? Because so far everything in the mall or the church is bullshit. So the guy who originally let everyone in, who originally supplied everyone with what they needed, was the priest, right? So she starts to go nuts and she starts to lead these people astray. And if you're a religious figure, you know, do not idolize false prophets, right? So he gets a little panicked when she starts talking about like how the bugs are Jesus or the bugs are God and shit like that. So he starts to get a little panicked. Understand? What the fuck? Why did you even explode, you asshole? But yeah, so he understandably starts to get a little spooked, and I'm like, okay, I 100% understand the spook status that this guy's feeling, because I would be fucking spooked too, because she literally is worshipping a spider she caught in a jar. Really? From all that, we only got 2 bombs. I guess we're going for angel deals, boys. Yay. But yeah, so basically at the end, cop guy gets mad and beats up priest because priest's altar boy goes to kill old lady because she is worshiping these false idols, and like all these people are starting to follow her. Like the priest at one point tries to play some hymns while she's talking just to try to like, you know, distract them from her crazy ranting. And the freaking show tries to sell it like he's this asshole who's like interrupting her talking and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, I will bite that he's kind of an asshole for doing that, but don't make it look like he's a fucking bad guy for trying to get these people not to be worshiping or not to be following this lady who seems to think bugs are Jesus, you know? So it's like, please. Oh, we have some money, actually. I was going to, yeah, we could take a shortcut out of here, but yeah, so eventually the priest guy, he gets beat up by the cop because the altar boy, even though the priest didn't actually say go kill her, but the altar boy threatened to kill her, and then she broke out one of the windows, and then the altar boy ended up getting killed by the mist. So the police chief beats him up because, you know, he was indirectly involved in the old lady getting beaten up, I guess. But yeah, so she comes out, altar boy's dead, and the priest comes out and he's like, okay, trial by ordeal, which basically is it's a religious thing where, like, you know, he who survives is righteous, right? So they go out into the mist, and the priest is all dressed up in all of his clothing and everything, and then crazy old lady is just wearing nothing. She goes out there and, oh, there's a hole right there. Why would they put... fuck me, dude. At least we had our... fuck, dude. Why is it so hard to get high damage runs with Lilith? God fucking damn it. Like, really? 4 shots doesn't kill that one maggot? God damn it. But yeah, so they go out into the storm, and basically, while they're out in the storm, you find out that after 30 seconds, the mist kills you, unless your, like, metabolism has been lowered. And they have this whole thing where, like, the doctor, one of the because they end up going to hospital at one point, and the doctor's like, hey, I've been doing experiments on people who are going to die anyway, to try to find a way to beat the mist. Which, if you think about it, I'm not a big fan of killing random people and everything. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's probably what you should be doing. You know, if someone's gonna die anyway, if you can try to experiment with them, you know, I'm not one for human experiments or anything, but maybe in some circumstances that's the right decision to make. Oh my gosh, Sacrificial Dagger just betrayed us so bad right there. It was almost a perfect dodge, and Sack Dagger fucking pranked us. But yeah, so they end up doing the trial by ordeal. After 30 seconds, the priest guy is literally confronted by the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. So, like, the mist, like, sometimes, like, I guess it's taking, like, your fears or something and using them against you. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, so he gets confronted by the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and he immediately starts doing what any religious person would do. He's like, oh, I banished thee out of the, you know, I banished your evil from blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, I'm not religious, but it's still sad to see someone who's put their entire life into a religion literally just made fun of because he just gets murdered by the four horsemen. Like one of them shoots an arrow through his chest, and then they just start dragging him away on on the horses, like just dragging him through the woods. And he's literally screaming. He's like, God, oh God, oh God, like he's in pain and everything. And then crazy bitch goes back in. Crazy old hippie bitch goes back in, and she's all like, oh, I heard him in pain, but in the mist, pain is pleasure, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, so you guys got rid of the pretty nice Christian guy, you know, the pretty nice, or Catholic, I guess he's supposed to be a Catholic priest. But you guys got rid of the pretty nice Catholic priest to replace it with crazy fucking nature lady, and their plan in the church was, hey, let's stay here. And that was the Catholic guy's plan in the church was, hey, stay here and just try to be faithful. Her plan is now we have to go to the mall and kill the girl who was raped because nature is trying to reset itself. I shit you not, you guys think I'm memeing right now, but this is not a meme. This is actually what her plan is. And her option, she's like, okay, who's coming with me? And then like a lot of the people in the church are like, okay, this is kind of a batshit crazy idea. We don't want to have to go through the mist, first of all. And she's like, okay, that's fine. And then like the police guy's there, and she's like, all right, do it. And she literally lights the church on fire, killing all the people who didn't want to go with her. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is so fucked. Pretty good play, in my opinion. Oh, jeez. We'll donate some money here. But yeah, so she freaking ends up leading. She burns everyone who decides to stay in the church, which is like 6 people. She just burns them to death because she burns down the church because they're in there, I guess. Or like, I don't know, because like the church is a false idol. And then the people who do come with her, one of them ends up falling down, like falling off of a ladder and breaking his leg. And she's like, oh, just leave him. I shit you not. She's like, oh, just leave him. You know, nature wanted him dead, and that's why he's dead. So the police chief goes with it, and then when the guy's wife is like, this is fucking insane, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna help him, the police chief stabs her in the chest. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, how can you... Okay, that is bullshit that hit me. You could see it go through my sacrificial dagger. What the fuck? I'm just like, what the fuck? You can't do... Like, the entire show is literally just a fucking... an experiment in dealing with bullshit, because the entire show, it just feels like every character is just the worst character ever. Like all the interesting characters, like the religious dude who like starts to think that it's the end times and it's like trying to keep people together in the end times, even though the end times and religious faith is like, you know, it's a time for panic. He's still trying to keep everyone together, and then they end up making him a bad guy. So you end up supposed to not feel bad when he gets fucking painfully murdered. And like the gay kid ends up being like this rapist, and he's like also insane, like he has to take medicine, and like his dad's like, hey, I didn't just hate you because you were gay, I hated you because you were fucking nuts. And he's like, no, you just hated me because I was gay. And like all this shit's happening. I'm like, none of these and that's why what did I say, 3 out of 5? Yeah, it's probably average. You know, let's do the moist meter here. 50% even, okay? Because there's nothing special about the show. It has cool ideas, it has cool concepts, but then it delivers the characters and like the ideas so poorly that it's not worth your time. So if you get a chance, don't watch this show. If you literally have nothing else to watch and you're big into the idea of like The Mist, then I guess you can watch it. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna stop this rant on this TV show. And like you might be wondering, like, oh, you haven't told us about half the characters. It's because every character was so unmemorable, and like that, like even I can't even remember like the main female character's name because she was so like unmemorable. She was just a boring, poorly done character. Oh my god, are you kidding me, you motherfucker? I hate knockbacks so much, dude. You have no idea. Ah, fuck you. Finally, Jesus. Kill that guy. Freaking broken stopwatch. Kind of helpful here, but not as helpful as it could have been. If it had been, say, restock and then, you know, restock with two freaking Steam sales. Okay, that was a good use of sack dagger right there. But yeah, so that's my review on that show. I don't know, now let's do, because apparently I'm just in the mood to review TV shows right now. Let's do a review on Stranger Things season 1, okay? I understand why people like it. I do, and I really liked a lot of parts, lots of parts of it as well. I think it's really cool and everything. It does not explain itself at all. And I know it's like, oh, it's a point. Is it supposed to be mysterious? And it's like, yeah, I would get that, except for it also contradicts itself constantly. Like at one point, there's like 6 government agents in the room with the monster, right? And this monster, it's just one monster. Like at least right now, it's just one, and you can tell it's only one monster just because of how they betray it and everything. They're like, oh, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then the monster comes out, and only one monster ever comes. So it wouldn't make any sense if there was more than one, unless they were like literally just, you know, writing it poorly, which I guess is an option. But like at one point, there's like 6 government agents in a room with the monster, and they all have guns, and they're all just getting murdered by this thing, right? And then at another point, there's 3 teenagers in a room. One of them has a gun. The other one has a fucking spiked baseball bat. And they beat the monster and get it to get injured. Like, it starts to bleed and everything. And then it has to, like, retreat from them. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, is that not, like, do you not see how that is a little contradictory? That, or not contradictory, but it, like, makes no fucking sense. Alright. I regret going into this room. I was like, maybe that's where the item room is, and I immediately regretted. Okay, fucking game. God fucking damn it. Yeah, fuck all of you. Yeah, fuck all of you. I'll kill you with my knife. Anyway, so the monster ends up being like, it's like this really crazy entity, and it's like killing all these freaking special forces officers, and then it loses to a teenager with a baseball bat. And also they're like at the end, like, you got this romance forming between like the main teen and female character and the main teen male character, and then like it ends up like not being a romance between them. It ends up going to she ends up staying with the guy who called her a whore, which kind of makes sense because like the way that they show everything, it's like, okay, you feel bad for the guy who called her a whore because he was horribly misinformed, and then he ends up feeling bad, and he ends up trying to, you know, make up for his mistakes and everything. But it's like, the main guy, you want her to be with him because that's like, the show delivers it in a way where you're like, okay, you guys have set up this really nice relationship, it's really well done, everything like that, and then you find out at the end, no, they didn't get together. It's like, okay, I guess I can deal with that. But I haven't watched season 2 yet. This is just a review on season 1. But yeah, so that's all that's going on. And then there's like the monsters there, and then they find the kid, and like the monsters like setting people up in like these weird like breath suit things, like this tube that goes down their neck, and then okay, what the fuck? Okay, I don't know why I did that. Like, for some reason I thought that was a door I had to break through because there was no reason why these doors shouldn't be open. But I guess there was one single fucking dingle. Are you kidding me right now? Every room is gonna take forever. Like this episode's gonna end up being like 3 hours long. But yeah, the main characters are cool. Like the main kids are all interesting. I actually enjoyed every scene with the kids on it. Alright, so that did nothing but lower our damage. Cool. So Tech 2 is literally just broken with this character. Just so everyone knows, just in case everyone was wondering, Tech 2 is literally just broken with this character. It literally is just going to reduce your damage, and it's not going to do anything for you. Yeah, I'm pissed. Anyway. But yeah, any scene that the kids are on screen, they're interesting. They're child actors, so they have their moments where it's kind of just like, it's laughable watching them act. But then they have other moments where this kid's like 11. This kid's out-acting me. Like, I'm impressed by that. So, the child actors are all cool. The main kid, or not the main kid, but the kid who got kidnapped does a really good job. I guess the main kid also I'll just use the devil card against the second boss. Because the stain is kind of annoying, let's be honest. Okay. I don't know. Why does he give us 2 mysterious sacks? Literally benefits us in no way, unless we do 4 rooms and we pop a charge every single room, I guess. Unless this is a room where it pays out, and then it makes it pay out more, I guess, is a possibility. You motherfucker. Oh, come on! I guess I moved backwards into that. I guess it's my own damn fault. Fuck this game, dude. Yeah, I probably would rather have the double damage against this guy then. Well, actually, I probably would have rather had the double damage against the last guy because he moves around a lot more, and I wouldn't have had to worry about aiming. And then just had twice as many shooters on this screen because then you could just line up in a place where. Yeah, fuck this character. You know, I'm fucking done. Fuck this game. I'm so fucking done. I'm too angry at TV right now. This game is literally giving me nothing to go along with. I'm just done. So I'll talk to you all later. I'm sorry about the angry episode. My review of Stranger Things would have to be 78%. Okay, it's pretty good. It's got a lot of cool ideas. A lot of the characters fell flat. You know, it's a good waste of time though. I would recommend you watch it. I'll talk to you all later.